All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon on a Monday. It's 1st of December 2025, last month of the year, and everyone must be thinking like next year will be their year actually. So let's just like break down the chart, which is like going on the gold. So let me just remove these all things first. So yeah, just remove this one. What just like going on? I actually just like need to start with the monthly candle because it's the start of the month, so I just like need to look at monthly candle, what's like going on the monthly candle. So you can see easily, man. Wow. So the candle, the previous candle, the previous month is just strong in a very bullish candle, and the way this candle just like creating a weekend breaking above the high, there's a probability it could fill this range. It's a proper wick fill structure on the monthly base candle, so there's a probability we could push to the upside. Let's jump from monthly to weekly. Weekly, you can see we just like tapping to the resistance on the left hand side right now. Wow, we just like tapping the resistance on the left hand side on the weekly candle actually. So it's like a strong resistance area, something nearby 40 to 50. Just like need to break it down from higher time frame to lower time frame to see a more clear picture. So from weekly to daily, if you just like look at daily time frame, the previous daily just like close above the, so it's just close above the previous resistance area high, and the current candle created a wick and continuously pushing to the upside. This is the support we are having here on the daily time frame. Now for more deeper, we just like need to look at from daily to h4. So h4, look at this h4. H4 just like continuously pushing upside. The previous h4 actually do not have a upper wick on the both candles actually. It's showing very strong bearish momentum, and this showing just like there's just like no range in it. So I just like gonna take this one resistance area. Let me just like zoom in. All right, so here's the resistance I'm having on h4, and I'm just like gonna take this support area. Actually, this makes sense because market just like try to come down and pushing to the upside. So I think so, just like far away, bring it here. All right. So from h4 to h1, h1 just like doing consolidation right now, printing side by side. We are having this resistance area, and at the same time we are having like this support. Look at this one, this red candle. We are having like a support. So for more deeper breakdown, we just like need to flip from h1 to m30. M30, look at this one. M30 just like rejecting from the support on the left hand side, and now it's a fifth candle which is like try to pushing to the upside, and we are heading towards the resistance on the left hand side. So the previous h4 just like close in a bearish form, and this m30 just and it's a Monday actually. Don't forget that we are entering into December. There's a probability of volatility, and we actually, it's the start of the week, start of the month. So I'm just like not gonna look at 50-minute time frame. Even the 50-minute time frame, we are having this. Wow, we just like need to look at 50-minute time frame. You know what, this is the support we are having, and from this support to this range, it's like more than 140 pips. So when the candle just like start printing bigger than the normal size of the candle, we just like need to look at smaller time frame. So yeah, that makes sense. So we are having like a resistance here. Here we are having a resistance, and at the same time we are having a support here on a lower time frame. Here you go. So now you know what, market just like continuously pushing to the upside. Look at this one, 1 2 3 4 5 candle just like continuously pushing upside. So if I just like got some kind of a resistance here, like a candle just like close with a strong bearish candle shape, so I can go for the sells to retest this low. So this makes sense, but for that we just like need some kind of a confirmation candle which just like give me the direction that we're just like heading towards. So then I'm just like gonna take the decision. So plan is just like right now in front of my eyes, which is like creating a lower high, something like that. Market just like come down, created a support, created a resistance, then broke above the resistance, and now we just like continuously pushing to the upside. So now we are heading towards like 30-minute resistance area, H1 resistance area. So if I just like go to one single candle, which just like give me a healthy body right on the resistance area, so there's a probability I can grab some chunks here. But for that, we just like need to wait for some structure to be formed. So yeah, that makes sense. All right. All right. Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam. Okay. Let me just like look at YouTube. So just like started the YouTube, and there's just like 18 likes. There's just like more than 150 people just like watching right now. Why you guys don't hit the like button? Okay. You're looking for cells, you said. Yeah, right now we are just like heading towards the resistance area on the left hand side. So which if we just like got some kind of a resistance here with a strong bearish body, so there's a probability I will go for the cells. But if the candle is just like going to be closed with the small body, just like not showing momentum in it, then I will wait for the candle to create a wick and break above that previous candle resistance high, so I can go for the buy. So this is the plan actually I'm having with me. And in this both area we are having like a pretty range to the downside, pretty range to the upside as well. All we just like need a structure to be formed right now. Are we also looking at buys if candle close above resistance? No, because you just like need to understand this thing. 30 minutes just like continuously pushing upside. If it's just like going to close above somewhere here, it's just like already move more than 270 pips. So then I just like wait for the candle to create some support, give me some confirmation, and then I will go for the buy. But taking a buy here doesn't make sense. We just like need a proper structure to be formed there. That makes sense. 30-minute impulse entry in trend at pre-London looked good. They will just like send me the chart. Good morning, Kaz. Good luck for the week. Good luck to you as well. I have partial running on this impulse entry trend continuation setup. Okay, let me just like look at this chart. Yeah, that makes sense. Beautiful trade, I would say. You know why? The reason? It's an impulse entry in a trend exactly. It's an impulse entry in trend. Market just like close with a small body. Two can just like close in a bearish form, like a bullish form, and the next can create a wick and break above this small body, which just like showing less volume in it. If there was just like less volume, why this candle break above the previous candle high? If it's like break above the previous candle high, you are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range. So you just like grab some chunks. So I would say it's such a beautiful trade. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Okay, why a support at 42.31, 42.17? Because we are having support here on a 50-minute time frame. Look at this one. We just like created a support, and look at this one. How this can just like reacted to this support. See this one. So it's a area we just like need to worry about. If we just like come down, create some kind of support here, give some confirmation candle, there's a probability we will retest the high. Okay. So today you have taken trade? No, I just like didn't took any trade. You know what? This complete month might be I'm just like not gonna use my other accounts. Might be I'm not will be properly active on a trading. I will just like only doing the live stream for the education purpose. I'm just like only focusing on the education, or I will just like go with one-on-one session this whole month actually. So I will just like lowering my pace actually. So it's okay. It's the end of the month, so it's better to like stay away from the chart. Anything can be happen during this month, but if we just like got some kind of opportunity there, definitely I'm just like going to execute on that one. But I just like lower the load size and will play defensive actually. In short word, I'm just like gonna play in a defensive mode. I will say this: I always take a loss free London between 1 a.m. 1:45 a.m. Even if the setup is good, end up having to manage risk as it mostly does not work out. So just like leave that one if it just like never suits you. Walaikum salam. The support level is also a 1 hour level. Yes, uh, 1 hour level. Okay, so we just have a support here actually, so no need to worry about. And there's just like 15 minutes also left for the opening of London as well. So let's see. I can't see right now volume in it right now. It's just pushing like a snail. Isn't this a weaker support since it's on a 50-minute chart? So Rahul, you can see how market just like reacting to this one, which is like having like a support here. And if you just like calculate the range from this area, it's still like more than 140 50 pips, something like that. So why not? But we will see. If we just like wanted to execute a buy from the support area after getting the confirmation, still we just like need a healthy body there. So that will be make sense. Rather than that, we just like gonna stay away from it. So I think so. This whole month might be you guys just like gonna see me more than Raja bro. So I'll just like gonna play defensive with my experience of 5 years in this industry. I saw volatility because it's the end of the year. Most of the business, most of the like the owner of the insurance companies, World Bank, something like that. The richest family, they're just like gonna do some profit taking, going to be like audit their business, something like that, going to be happen. So we will see like a volatility sometime, and sometime it will just like going to be give some clean moves. So defensive mode actually activated. So look at this one, just like closed in a bearish form, and candle just like do not have a bottom wick. M30 still open, M15. Okay, look at the way how the candle is like printing right now. I can't see volume in it. I just like can't see volume in it. So looking at 50 minutes is like creating another resistance area. And if you just break and close above this high, then depending on the volume, I think so this makes sense, because now we just like create a we just like go to a resistance area. I think so. I just like need to look at another brokerage house as well. Is there a resistance such as like form, or it's just appearing in front of me only? Okay, yeah, it's a resistance on other brokerage house as well. Yes, because sometimes you know what happen. Sometime with the difference of different spread on different brokerage house can create some kind of different candle on each other actually, because the candle who just like close like as a doji candle with a very small body, some brokerage house will show you like a, I would say, a bullish candle there, and some broker will show you like a bearish candle, but you just like need to look at the structure what just like printed there. So then just make a plan and execute. So I'll look at this one, it's like pushing to the downside. The previous candle even do not have a bottom wick. So it's like very important to wait for the next 50 minutes, because next 50 minutes will let us execute with the opening of London session. So depending on the volume might be we just like going to be get some structure there. So till that, yeah, just like need to wait and watch, wait for our turn. So that makes sense. That makes sense. You still trading funded accounts? No, not yet. Not a single funded account. I'm just like operating right now. Just running my real accounts, having some extra money in my crypto, thinking about to invest in crypto, and then I just like stop myself that I'm just like not gonna invest anything in a crypto. There's just like no data behind that. We cannot understand how they just like move, what data like move crypto. We do not have any fundamentals. We do not have any kind of who just like on those things actually. So it's a 100% risky thing. So just like cancel my plan. Last week I took small loss because of that. I thought it's impulse, but actually candle closed doji, one in another broker entry. Yeah, so you just like need to look at the structure only. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, Kas. Walaikum salam. The support level is also okay. Kas, I want 101, but please give me some discount. Okay, Mr. SMK Sunny. What discount you needed? You know what? This whole month, I'm just like gonna give 101 session, and there will be limited seats actually only. I'm just like not gonna take a lot of bunch of people there. I'm just like gonna take might be maximum 5 to 10 people, not more than that. So I can spend a proper time with them. I can work on their proper psychology. It also like a practice for me as well when I just like providing education. Once I just like giving teaching to someone, so it's also a repetition for me. So I just like love to like actually, you know what, now I just like love to teach someone else because it's also sharpen my edges. So I'm just like not gonna take much people there, just gonna take like 5 to 10 people, not more than that, and it will be like only run for I would say just for the this that's for, just for the month of the summer only actually. So that makes sense. Okay, does anyone know a good broker in the US beside Torex? I hear Torex is a scam broker. I don't know anything about it. How we can get into into 101? So I will just like share a post there actually. I will share a post. I think so. There should be some promotion going. Should be like run some promotion right now. I'm just like taking $1,000 for a one-on-one session and providing like 5 one-on-one sessions. You just like going to be added into WhatsApp group. You are having like you can send me chart anytime, something like that, and you also going to be get live streams daily. So this is something I'm offering with one-on-one $1,000 one-time fee. So we'll see, we'll decide that. Okay. Will MFU still run live sessions and simulation session in December despite the holidays? Yes, everything will be going same as it is. What just like going on in Market Fruit University. You just like going to be get a education there. You just like going to be get a live streams there. You just like going to be get simulation session as well. So yes. Okay, sir, can YouTube send charge for today? Not yet, bro. I'm interested, कैश भाई, but I'm गरीब, so please. If you are गरीब यार क्या कर रहे हो, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही, फिर फॉरेक्स कर क्यों रहे हो? You should live like forex if you just like cannot afford the fee which is just like going to be invest on yourself. If you cannot afford the fee, how you are just like standing in a forex industry right now? It's just like I would say it's not for you, bro. Do some other business. I want to participate too, please. What are the criteria for one coaching, please? We're going to be posted on you on my Instagram story, so we'll see. So, is there is there not a valid buy now? Is that breaking resistance? No. Let it wait. Let just like wait for this candle to be closed, and let me see how it's just like about to be closed. Can you see any kind of volume right now? Look at the size of the candle. Look how it's just like printing side by side. So I don't think so. It's just like there's any kind of volume coming up. So I think no live session this month. Yeah. If Chris just like saying there's just like no live session for simulation, I think so it gonna be happen. Okay, that would help me a lot. Can we do free booking? Who can text me on Instagram? And you know what? The fee will be very, very, very will be like affordable for everyone. You know what? So let's see. So I will just like gonna spend this whole month with my students. Actually, this is what I'm planning. So we just like I just like gonna build something in this December, and then with the January start, we will hit the market actually. Till when you gonna trade this month? I don't know if this is like a volume, if this is like a opportunity. I'm just like gonna trade, yeah. But in a defensive mode, Tolga. I'm just like gonna play in a defensive mode. Maybe one end of the year webinar preparation for 2026. Yeah. So this is actually just telling me maybe one end of the year of webinar. Yeah. Morning Cash Friday was mental. How did you handle it? What are your thoughts? Nothing. at the end it's just like continuously pushing upside as the just CME like issue just like sort out, they just start pushing to the upside. But that was just like not the last day of the forex, so why need to worry about that one? Every day just like bring new opportunity on the charts. So just like chill, relax. If you see 4 hour isn't buying breaking opening price of bearish candle, H4 opening price of bearish candle, this one, why here? So it's like smaller time frame actually giving the confirmation what just like where you can grab some chunks actually. So this can just like close with small body, two can just like close in a bullish form, and if you just like flip from 30 minute to 50 minute, you will see there's just like a resistance formed, and then this the next candle created a wick breakup of the high. It's a proper counter trade structure. You are having clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, sitting with the pre-London volume, and you can grab center portion of this range actually easily. So why not? It's a proper structure just like form there while watching 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, every time frame just like giving you the opportunity. And even if you just like only looking at, if you just like look at 50 minute, it's just like giving you the confirmation as impulse entry. But if you just like looking at 30 minute time frame, it's also showing you the impulse entry in trend. Look at the size of this candle. Small body candle create a wick break above the high, went up. How much? It just like went up, it just like move almost like 68 70 pips. So can you grab like 35 40 50 pips? It's just like Monday only. So yeah, there was a proper structure. So smaller time frame will give you the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frame. What are you building? Sorry, I missed you. So nothing, just like spending time with my students only. Will try to build myself, will try to build their self. Okay, so there is a big difference between M50, MT5 and trading view chart. So I would say if you just like using a trading view chart, so choose Wanda there. So that will be same with the dominant market chart actually. On a 30-minute chart, what are good entry point for buys and sells? I just told you this one. And if you just like got some kind of a structure form here, like a strong body on a 30-minute resistance area, so I can go for the sell. And if it's just like continuously pushing downside, create some support, give me some structure so I can go for the buys as well. But right now I just like can't see volume there, so just like looking for the volume right. So for now just wait. Yes, Rahul, we just like need to wait for the proper structure to be formed. Okay. Forex Amiro का काम है. Yes, do not give discount to back. ये कौन सा strategy है please? It's a simple price action. Send me your Instagram details so I will not miss out. Okay, you just like need to search for forex.cas. Forex.cas. I think I put two dots into it. This is my Instagram ID. You can follow it up. Okay, let's see. So we have following for a while now. You should please kindly consider us. Okay. Should I start with $700 capital or a 5K funded account? What do you recommend? I would say just go with the real $700 account and try to flip it towards like $1,000. Like make it $1,000 in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. So just like prove yourself you are a profitable or a good trader. And once you just like prove yourself you are a good trader, so I would say then you can withdraw that profit and go for any funded account. That makes sense, because if you just like generate money from the real account, that means you just like prove yourself you are a good trader. So then you can go for a funded account. That makes sense, and this is a proper process actually if someone just like having a plan to go with the funded accounts. So so now we are just like tapping to the resistance area right now. There's just like 2 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to be closed, and I'm just like looking for this one. This again created a support and breaking above the previous resistance area. This one, we are tapping to the strong resistance right now. For buys, I think so it should be break and close above the resistance. And by depending on the opening of London, if we just like look at H4 just like almost rotates more than 50% of the previous candle. H1 just like try to break above the high of the resistance. So right now, this area actually connected with H1, M30, M15. So with the opening of some session, this is something very interesting going to be happen. If the opening of with the opening of London session, the next kind of creator we can break above this all rejection on the left hand side. There's a probability it's just like gonna fill this range. By only depending on the volume. I'm repeating my words again. By depending on only volume, it makes sense. And it will be more best thing if it's just like going to be break and close above this resistance area. So let's see. Let's see. It's a Monday. It's only Monday. Okay. Don't even compromise when a sudden someone is asking for discount or knowledge because they can lose thousands of dollars in the market gambling. But when it comes to knowledge, they ask for discount. Yeah, that's the reality. I agree on it. I totally agree on it. It's a reality. Most of the people are just like good message from them. Once I just like start making money, I will just like gonna join market for university. I just like gonna join your one-on-one session. So if you just like start making money, why you just like need to join me then? What is the reason behind that? So if the next candle starts breaking the wicks on the resistance and we give a trade chance by depending on the volume at London Open will be, yeah, this is something I'm also looking for, and it's just like about to be closed now. About to be closed now. Wow, look at this one. Now just like close within the range. M15 just like close within the range. This candle just like coming down, creating a wick. So for buys, you know what? For buys, candle should have to be break above this whole rejection on the left hand side by depending on the volume. By placing stop loss, I would say it's a risky one, so I'm just like gonna place my stop loss below the current candle low. That makes sense. Just like created a wick depending on the volume. All right, here we go. I executed a buy. It created a wick. Stop loss will be below the current candle low. It's totally depending on the volume of London. There's just like no structure, just like totally depending on the volume of London. There's one thing I have just like missed here because it just like broke above the high in the first 1 to 2 minutes. But why I just like executed? I executed due to opening of London actually. So that's why I just like avoid this rule. I expecting that it should continuously pushing upside. We are having like clean traffic. So depending on the volume of London, it break above the resistance area. Let's see if I can manage this one too. So I just like want a push actually. A great push will be great. Now there is no business of this current candle to come down and break its own low. If it's just like come down and break its own low, I'm just like gonna take this stop loss. So I will be out from this trade then. So let's see, 28 pip stop loss right now I'm having. Expecting opening of London volume to push it to the upside. It just like broke above this both rejection. H1 also break above the previous H1 high. Look at this one. It's also break above these three rejection on the left hand side. We are sitting with the opening of London volume. All we need is a volume. It's an impulse entry always needed volume. If it's just like going to be drop the volume, there's a higher probability it's just like going to hit my stop loss. Higher probability if it's just like drop the volume. And if there's just like a volume, and this trade totally like I would just like depend on the volume. So yeah, it's not a good thing actually. M30 move six consecutive candles. Yeah, that makes sense. But you know what? Look at this 15-minute candle, create a support, create a resistance, create a weak break above these all rejections. So that's why I just like executed. That's why I'm just like going to play defensive on December actually. Look at this one. It's the opening of London, break above this resistance area, but still it's just like not showing me the volume. You know what? Till right now, it should have to be continuously pushing upside. But as it's just like going to be stand here where it is standing right now. So let's see if it's just like gonna work down or not. Yeah, opening of London should help us out. Come on. Okay, 10 pips in my favor right now. If it come back to my entry now, after went 10 pip to 12 pip in my favor, I'll just like going to be close my 50% position there. Okay, 17 12 pips right now. So can it give me a push, or I need to manage the risk? Come on, give me a push. Man, it's a risky one now. I just like do not want it to lose anything. So I just like bringing my stop loss at break even actually. I'm bringing my stop loss at break even. I don't like the way it just like moving. If it just like come down, hit my break even, doesn't matter. I'll be out. But the way just like pushing, it should be continuously pushing upside actually. You know what? There's no business of this candle to come down. It go up, it come down. Now just like pushing 13, 14 pips in our favor. So it's best thing to give me a push here so I can grab some chunks. 13 pips, 17 pips. You know what? It's a Monday, so I would say just close 50% position. Let me just do something here. 0.05. So let's plan something which where I just like not gonna lose something. So I just like close my 50% position, and then it will give me some room for the stop loss. Let me just see. Okay, $5. All right. So how here I can place it for the $5? Here it is 4.5, 4.80. Yeah, that makes sense. So now I'm just like having a stop loss here. Already secure my 50% position at 13 pips. It's a Monday. If it just like come down, hit my stop loss, I'm not gonna lose anything. I will be on a break even. So I close 50% because you know what? If it's a opening of London and it's just like having a lot of volume in it, it should not be react like this. It should be create a wick, break above these rejections, and then it should be shoot up to the upside. Because I knew that if I'm just like executing with the opening of some session, so it mostly show me a very strong potential in it. So that makes sense. So that makes sense. December defensive, exactly. I closed 50%. That's why, and Trove also closed like 50%. Yeah, it's a Monday as well. It's the start of the December. So why to lose something here? Secure 50% position, secure 90% position, whatever suits you, and bring your stop loss below. So now this is a free trade. I am a part of a trade which cost me totally free. It's a totally free trade. I'm having a room of almost 24 pips room. I'm just like having with me with a single penny. I'm just like gonna lose there. If it's just like come down, hit my stop loss, I'm just like not gonna lose a single penny there. Just for the educational purpose, this summer you guys just like gonna get a huge like risk management things actually. Just like going to be get risk management data with me actually, while we just like driving with this. Wow, look at this one. Wow, man, what a rejection. But it's okay, I just like lose nothing. I lose nothing. Look at this one. Still it just like got $1 from me, but it's okay, doesn't matter. Wow, now it's again pushing to the upside. But the way just like behaving, the way just like standing here, I just like do not, I don't like this kind of movement. It's the opening of London. If I'm just like sitting with the opening of some session and market just like give me some kind of this kind of structure till right now, it's been like 7 minutes already just like passed. So there's a higher probability it should like fill almost like 50% of the range on the left hand side. But it just like come down, hit my break even, now just like pushing upside, so it doesn't matter. So you guys just like understand how we just like manage the risk and how we can be a part of a trade where we just like wanted to hold on. Okay, if the next candle starts breaking the wicks on resistance, can we give a trade chance? We just like already did that. Okay, why so serious, guys? Chill. Yeah, 30 minute. Overstretched. Okay. So we just like need to depend on the volume of London. If I just like didn't see the volume there, so we just like manage the risk. That all we can do. I perceive we may get some signal from BTC. Kindly check, sir. I don't trade BTC, bro. Yes, bro. Did you ever try SMC as compared to price action before joining Raja Banks? You know what? This is the most important thing. I just like never did, and I just like really very happy about it. And the reason was I just like did not jump from one strategy to another strategy. So my thoughts are clear, my concepts are clear. I knew what I'm just like doing on the charts. So why I just like need to learn other things if something like just like continuously making money for me? So I just like stick with one strategy. This is the most mistake just like taken by the people. They just like jump from one strategy to another strategies, like they just like adopt some strategy, it just like didn't work out for them. Almost like I would say, wow, look at the push now. So it just like wanted to get me out from this trade, and now just like pushing upside. Wow. But you guys just like understand the concept here. Look at this one, man. It just like went up. I think so I should be place my stop loss below this area. Now just like went 35 pips in our favor. Hmm. But it's okay. It's a Monday, so I just like need to play defensive actually. So most of the people, what they do, some strategies just like never worked for them. Like for 2 months, for 3 months, for 4 months. So they just like leave their strategy and then jump to another strategy. So that will be a distraction for you guys. Then you will just like blend the things with each other. Like you will just like look at the structure, then some you will just like getting the vibe. It's just like giving you some kind of different structure strategy, like what you are saying here, SMC or ICT, whatever it is. And if you just like looking at and you are just like sitting with the SRC, you will just like blending the things with each other, and that is the time when you just like mostly going to be lose the money. So you just like need to stick with one strategy. This is something what I have just like did in my life, and you guys now see the results. Wow, man, what a push. May I ask what is your initial deposit on this account, and when was it? Actually, initial deposit on this account was, it's a $5,000 initial deposit, and in 1.5 to 1.7 a month, I have just like made on this account 24, 40, almost 50% gain on this account in 2 months. So suppose you are running a 100K account and 50% just like made in 2 months, it will be a $50,000. Wow, look at the push, man. So idea and concept was perfect, but due to start of the week, due to it's Monday, it's the start of the month, and it's an impulse entry. Previous candle close within the range. I just like need to play defensive. Doesn't matter if I just like lose the move actually here. It's just like hit my break even. You guys just like need to understand how we can use volume. I also like teach this thing. If my students are just like sitting right now, they will understand. I told them, if a resistance or a support, we just like connected with the resistance of all time frames, where we just like connected with h1, m30, m15, or h4, something like that. And with the opening of some session, if it's just like going to break above the resistance or break below the support, there is a probability you can easily grab some chunks, clean traffic, tradable range. Well, it's a proper session I just like gave them. I think so Chris also remember this thing. This was also my students. They just like took one-on-one session from me as well. He's just like my older student, I would say. It's been like more than 2 years. Chris are just like with me. Okay, wow, what a push! Excited in break even. Yes, exited in break even. Okay, so it doesn't matter, David. There's a lot of opportunity will come and go. We just like need to read the structures on December actually. How market just like going to behave there actually. Oh god, lucky I secure some, then hit break even. Yes, so still you got something in your pocket, Chris, if you just like secure some money. Wow, what a push. Look at this one. Depending on London opening volume. 50 pips just like went in our favor. But It is whatever it is, but understand the concept which I just like talking about. Why to execute here? What was the reason behind that? It's our opening of London session and breaking above all the rejection on the left hand side. Depending on the volume, it makes sense. But now SRC, it's amazing closing profitable weeks and months. Yes, it's actually great. I analyzed my 2025 200 trades data. My win ratio is 65% and most profitable setups are impulse. Now I only want to stick with risk management and 1 to 2 trades a day. That's a perfect plan, Mr. H Singh. It's a perfect plan. uh, Guess I can trade anytime when proper structure form or wait for session open or pre. There should be volume. There should be some volume. If there's a structure, there should be volume too. Because without volume, their structure the structure just like not gonna work out. Without volume, you cannot like work out with with any kind of structure. You just like need volume. Volume is work like a bullet for our weapons. Wow, someone just like grab 40 pips. Someone just like close 50 pips. People were just like holding their trades. Still a winning idea, boss. Yes, winning streak continue. Yeah. Secure 33 pips. Very nice. Will you execute one more trade with new setup? We'll see. Yeah. Because one, I just like go break even. I just like lose nothing, make nothing. So might be with the proper structure, I will just like give my trade one more chance. We'll see. uh, okay. व्हाट इज दिस सर डे लाइट चल रहा है तो लंदन में NNY ओपन टाइम क्या है रुकेश जस्ट लाइक गो टू babypips.com. You just like going to be get market odds there. उधर जाओ babypips.com वेबसाइट है और वहाँ पे ना अपनी कंट्री जो भी है वो सिलेक्ट करो और वहाँ पे आपको सारे टाइम पता चल जाएंगे. I never knew that Chris was your student too. Yeah, good to know. You are fantastic teacher, sir. Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. 30 pips close 80%. Wow, keep running. Wow, people just like holding trades more than me now. Wow, beautiful. Sir, okay, I just missed out on this trade because I'm trying to catch my rabbit back in the cage. Now I have to wait for New York session. That makes sense. Or wait for some structure to be formed. Look at this 30-minute time frame. It's just like continuously pushing up, sir, clearly showing a strong bullish momentum in it. If it's just like going to be create some resistance here or break above that resistance, that makes sense because above this area you are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. If I just like remember this one, you guys just like having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. Yes, above this area, look at this one. It's just like having a clean traffic till 4230, something like that. Clean traffic. This is clean traffic actually. So let's see. So after closure of this candle, I just like need to readjust my zones. I will just like going to be readjust my zones. Okay, so still holding. Wow, man, just like secure some position. It's a Monday, start of the month actually, start of the week. Try to secure some position if you are still holding. Right now, what are you expecting? Nothing, just waiting for new structure to be formed. This is some structure. It's just like form. If it's, you know what, if it was not Monday, if it was not start of the week, if it was not start of the month, 100% I'm just like gonna hold on with this trade for the TP actually. If it's like Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, and I just like got some structure like this, I do it. I actually did it every time whenever I just like saw some kind of structure like this which connected with the opening of some session, breaking above all the rejection on the left hand side, tradable range, volume time. It's a very beautiful impulse entry. And if I just like attempt it like 10 times, so I would say 6 to 7 times it just like work for me actually, this impulse entry. So this is actually I would say a higher probability setup. So whenever I just like appeared, I executed. But today, why I just like manage the risk, because it's the start of the week. start of the month, and it's Monday as well, so just like need to be cautious about this one. But still it's just like worked out. There's that also like give me the confidence more that it's still working in the same way. Okay, 30 people close, 80%. Wow, keep runners. Okay, fourth forage. You just like give us send us a chart. So took a buy here. Wow, beautiful. This is where he just like took a buy, stop loss below the current candle low, executed a buy. Very nice, very nice. Hold on with your trades. Yes, we'll check the last 3 Mondays in daily time frame. It has pushed a lot. Okay. Excuse me. So last 3 Monday. So Mr. Devansh, I just like need to open a calendar actually. You know what? I just like need to open the calendar to see when on what date we just like getting Monday actually. It was 24, 24. 26. Okay, this candle of 24, it was just like bullish. Okay, great. Wow, and daily is also breaking above its own high now. There's a probability it will continuously pushing upside. Okay, 24. Yeah, it makes sense. We'll see. Wow, just like pushing upside now. Let me just like focus on this one. What the hell? So if it's like going to flip upside or break above these highs, mean the daily also breaking above its own high. So probability it could continuously pushing upside. So overall, overall, you know what? On the base of fundamental as well, gold is just like in a bullish form until we just like hit with the interest rate like FOMC. If Paul just like going to be decrease the interest rate, there's a very high probability it's the gold just like continuously pushing upside. If they just like going to keep the rate in the same place, or just like going to increase the same increase the interest rate, so there's a probability gold will continuously pushing to the downside then. So overall I would say with the defensive mode for the December, with the defensive mode, also I will try to keep my bias bullish actually. So that will make sense for me. I will try to take a buys rather than to take a sells actually. So that makes sense. Also, it will source or just like align the fundamentals with this as well actually. But I think there is another opportunity for you to re-entry around 10-7 broke time. Where 10-7 broke time, bro? 10-7 broke time. Where 10-7? How I will see 10-7? You want me to go at 15 5 minute time frame, Mr. Senko, bro? Just like send me the chart where you just like showing me. And one time frame, man, we just like never look for 1 minute time frame. We never look at 1 minute time frame. We just like never look for 1 minute time frame. No, 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 no. You know what? If you just like using a 1 minute time frame, there is a probability it will make you aggressive. It will make you aggressive. You might be easily get trapped into the market if you are using 1 minute or 5 minute time frame, because every 1 minute or 5 minute will try to give you some kind of opportunity, will show you some kind of opportunity. You will try to grab that one, so there's a probability you just like gonna lose the money there as well. So yes, what I mean is when M15 took your break even and breaks the high again, you can entry. No, I was just like comfortable with this one. If I just like going to execute somewhere here, let me just like show you. If I'm just like going to be, it's a kind of late entry for me then. And still the things where I'm just like having like which I just like told you is the start of the month, start of the week. So still the things were just like standing there. So executed here, getting stop loss of 27, 23 pips. Executed somewhere here, then stop loss will become like a 40 pips, 25 pips. So it doesn't make sense for me to execute somewhere here, far from the resistance area. And it's an impulse entry as well. See, this is actually the meaning of wife. She just hear me. I was just like coughing during the stream, and here I got a hot cup of water without asking. Okay, so why you move to defensive mode in the summer? Is it because the market lack of liquidity due to coming long holidays? Yeah, that is the main reason actually. Also, the most of the businesses like going to be do their audits, so some positions is like going to be take some profits, going to be take some new positions. So we could saw like a, we it's but still it's a probability we could saw like a volatility in the market. So that's why I'm just like on a defensive mode. Yes, what I mean to, when M15 took your break even and breaks the high again, you can re-entry breaks the previous can just like told you. Because you making money, that's why. I think so. Your wife is just like not good with you. So why you just like saying this one? The real life will never worried about the money. It will always with you. Even you are struggling your life, if you are just like on your low, she will always stand with you. This is the real love mean actually. She will never change her feeling with the money actually. So if I just like got this hot water, I was also getting this hot water at the same time when I was just like on my low. On the 4 hour is Wickfield, right? Which Wickfield? Wickfield you just like looking at 4 hour. It's a body we are having on the left hand side. Man, look at this one question, bro. I can't see even a single wick anywhere. Where you see the wick, Mr. Paul? Can you explain where you just like saw the wick? Someone just like secured 68 pips. Wow, it's a very beautiful Monday for you. So wow, man, it's just like pushing to the upside. M15 just like also close, so I just like need to remove this resistance now, or this support now. This resistance now become support. So I think so. The new resistance I can see somewhere here. Here, here is the new support I got. So we'll see if market will come down, create some kind of support, give me some confirmation. So there's a probability it could continuously pushing upside. You know what? Look at now 30 minute. 30 minutes just like continuously pushing upside. One, two, three, four, five, six candles just like consecutive pushing to the upside. So if it's just like going to create some resistance, give me some kind of support, give me some confirmation candle, there's a probability it will retest the high. So the next opportunity will be bring something like that. That kind of structure I just like required there. How come you are not going for funded accounts? Because I don't know why, but I'm just like feeling more comfortable with the real accounts now. But actually, I think so. It's due to the financial condition. It's getting better, so I just link the funded account. Might be. So yeah, but still, it's good to like earn money. It's good to get bigger amounts actually. So let's say if it rotates the range, the zone remain the same because it's a fake out. It's not a fake out, bro. Fake out is something different. If this candle just now continuously pushing upside, fill the range on the left hand side almost. So if this candle come down close somewhere here, it's not gonna be a fake out. If you're just like talking about 30-minute time frame, so wait for this 30-minute to be closed. It's just like about to be closed in 2 minutes. So you think that within 2 minutes it will flip and will close in a bearish form? What you think? When you can see the 15 minutes just like losing the volume and moving slowly, and there's just like 2 minutes left for this scanner to be closed. So let this scanner to be closed. So it's not a fake out. Fake out. Let me just like explain you what is the meaning of actual fake out. So you guys just like gonna get a very very deep education during these holidays actually for the December actually. So just like look at this one. If market just like doing some kind of consolidation, and suppose you just like going to take a buy or sell. Suppose you just like going to take a buy. You got a confirmation candle after the consolidation. After the consolidation, you got a confirmation candle which just like close above the resistance. Now you are having clean traffic on the left hand side. You are having tradable range on the left hand side. You are sitting with the volume. You got your confirmation candle. You got your breakout structure. So these all things just like align with each other. And then you saw that next candle close back into the range. So this is the only thing when you can go for the fake out. I just like saw that people just like miss a lot of opportunity by looking for the fake out structure. They just like try to predict the market. Don't do that. Just like take the opportunity. So if you just like go to the confirmation, just like execute here. If it's just like never worked out, you just like manage the risk. You manage the risk, then you saw that candle close back into the range. So this is the second structure you can give your trade a second chance for with the fake out structure. So don't look for the fake out. It's just like a rare thing. It happens like I would say two time, three time in a month. This is something how fake out worked out actually. So don't look for the fake out. Just go with the simple structures. Keep your things in a simple way. When will be your last trading week for 2025? It's it's not gonna be happen. I'm just like not gonna stop my trading during this December. We will just like going to be work on education. We will work on the structure. We will watch the market condition. So even if you are in a December, you just like going to learn more than what you just like learn in the previous months actually. In the 11 months market was just like moving in a smooth way. So this is the best time when market just like start doing ranging. You just like need to adopt the market. So you just like guys need to understand how many risk management you just like going to be get there. So if you just like going to be get a proper grip on the risk management during the December, you just like practicing on your or back testing your strategy. So with the start of the new year, with the proper volume, there's a probability next year you guys gonna kill it. Just like understand this thing. It's like you just like need to build yourself in this month actually. You're a student of Raja Banks and you do not go to gym. Why? Who told you I didn't go to gym? Because I did not post my stories there. I go to gym daily, bro. I go to gym daily. Yeah, I hate to go gym, but I still go to gym. Yes, yes. Flex bicep. Okay. I don't have that much, but my shirts is like not going up. Look at it. I'm just a beginner, man. It's been like 3 4 months. I'm just like continuously doing gym, but how it's just like I'm just like doing it like I'm going like 4 days, 3 days in a week, and sometime I just like took a break, just like feeling some laziness in me, but still I'm just like continuously going to the gym. Last day I just like went on Saturday. Sunday I just like take a break. Gym was just like also closed on Sunday here in Pakistan. And today after the stream, like at 4 to 5 p.m. of my time, I'm just like gonna hit the gym actually. So yeah, it's really important. You know what? It's really important. And I just like some I just remember that one day Raja bro just like told me how you will going to be achieve your goal if you are just like do not have a healthy body. How you just like gonna achieve the goals. So that thing just like hit my mind. So then I just like started a gym and always like try to like continuously doing the same thing. So health is just like more important than the money. Once you just like grab the money, then you will just like going to be worried about the health. And if it's just like already gone, then it will be never recoverable. So worried about your health, don't compromise with it. Okay, so on different broker like XNS, there is a difference in opening time of new 4 hour candle. So there is a week on broker like XNS. So leave that XNS. It's a B book broker, bro. Leave that. I already told you guys, it's a B book broker. Never let you to execute it right on support. Never let you to exit right on the support. When you're just like going to be click the button of cross, you just like going to be execute on a trade. You will just like going to be hear the sound ting ting. Your order is just like not executing due to latency. This is something just like going to be get on accidents. Okay, maybe no trade in London session. So bye. Have a good day. Have a good day. Take care. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm just like gonna do the stream at the same time. Why do you go to gym? Because for my health and for my mental health as well. It's just like good for both things, for psychology and for the body as well. So no TP, no gym. So no TP, no gym. So you will die soon. Don't worry. Where are you? Live in Pakistan on a clouds. Should we also go to gym? Definitely. Why not? You have to go to gym actually. No, don't compromise with these things. Can you suggest any other broker? Just go with Dominion Markets. That will be great. If you belongs to India, Pakistan, wherever you are, go with Dominion Markets. Best broker, zero latency. It doesn't mean I'm just like using this. That's why I'm just like promoting it. I'm using it at least from 3 years, more than 3 years, and I still did not get a single like issue with them. Quickly withdraw, quickly deposit, and the most important thing, you guys knew the owner of the brokerage house. So if you got some kind of issue, you can discuss is it like live. So who else just like knew about the owner of the brokerage house? So this make me more comfortable. Bro, is Dominion broker and Dominion funding is A book or B book? There's nothing like A book and B book. You know what? Uh, there's always like A and B book brokers are in this industry, but Dominion broker is just like a registered CFT, I think so, or a kind of broker, and your order just like going to be execute. You just like not going to be see latency. You just like not going to be see higher spreads without any volatility. So I would say it's a good A book, I think so. And for Dominion funding, all the funding accounts on every pro firm they are simulated, they are demo accounts, so you cannot compare a book a b book with the funding accounts actually. Sir, any update on giveaway? Not yet, we'll see. I just like need to spend some money on me. not, not gonna buy an account. Let's see. What are the benefits of going gym? How long you have been joining gym? It's been like a few months actually, but the benefits are just like I would say you cannot count those benefits. It will keep you fresh for the whole day. If you start your day with the gym, you will be fresh for the whole day, I would say, and there will be nothing will be like difficult for you. If you just like start your day with the gym, then other things will be feel easy for you, and there's a lot of other things as well with it. So just like hit the gym, it's like very important. No time to gym, eat first. Chicken wing, nihari tikka, and kebab. Wow, Chris, where you just like got this dishes actually. Who told you about their nihari chicken wings and tikka? I would say just like visit to my country, and I will just like give you the honor of these all things. Current M15 broke previous M15 breach low, so doesn't matter. Let it come down, create some structure, and then give your trade a chance. Simple. Wow. Also broke below the previous 50 minute, 30 minute as well. Wow. H4 just like H- daily H4 just like try to flip downside. So it's great. You know what? This H4, the current H4 having a bottom wick now, and it just like it retraces more than the 50% of the previous candle. So if it's just like continuously pushing down, so it doesn't matter. Don't worry about the H4 now. H4 just like about to be closed in 1.54. All you just like need to see, you just like need to look at 30-minute time frame. 30 minutes just like continuously pushing downside. If it's just like going to create some kind of a support on a support area, so with a healthy body you can give your trade a chance with the buys, and there's a probability it will work out. I think I will make a resistance on 40 to 46 if price, yeah, 43 46. Where is 43 46? Oh, 42 46. 42 46. Yeah. I would say wait for the candle to be closed. If this candle is just like going to be closed below the previous candle, that will be a counter trade setup as well. So wait, it's very important. It's a Monday as well, so wait for this 30-minute candle to be closed. So that makes sense. But you know what? Even if you're just like going with a counter trade setup, there should be also clean traffic on the left hand side. Tradable range volume should be somewhere there. But if I just like look at smaller time frame, counter trade setup mostly are like risky one. So I can see one rejection here, I can see a second rejection here. So we just like need a lot of volume to go through these both rejections. You just like understand the concept. You are going for a counter trade setup, it's not a fake out. You just like try to going for a counter trade setup. If this can just like going to be close below the support, then you are having like a minor support or rejection area. So counter trade could be reject from here or from here. I'm just like not interested with the counter trade, to be honest. I will wait for some structure to be formed, like let it come down, create some support, give me some confirmation, strong body. So I will go for the buys actually. I'm not interested in counter trade setup. Looks like waiting for support buys or break current support for sells. Hmm. Let's see. Wait for this candle to be closed. So then there's a probability you can give your trade a chance. So why can't we cannot we take cells like this as we're looking on MT5 M15, because market is like continuously pushing higher high. Like look at this one, even if we just like looking at 50-minute time frame, you can see it's just like getting a higher low, higher, and again it could be create a low, and then this could be happen. So you cannot like take a sell if market just like continuously pushing in one direction by saying yourself that it just like already move, it have to be come down, and you just like go to one single bearish candle there, and you just like wanted to take a sell there. That doesn't make sense. You just like need a proper structure to go against the trend actually. If the trend is just like in a very strong bullish momentum, you just like need a proper structure. Like should it create a resistance? It should create a support, then broke below that support. That makes sense. So yeah. Okay. Okay, let me just like look at the question of YouTube. Okay, uh, is this a good counter trade setup? The move this is happening. Wait for the candle to be closed. Sir, can we deposit and withdraw in Dominion market by Pakistan banks? Yeah, definitely. You can use that Pakistan bank, but I will recommend you if you're just like living in Pakistan, try to learn crypto and use crypto for deposit and withdraw, because via crypto you just like going to be get withdraw and deposit within 24 hours, and via bank if even you are just like sitting in any country, it might take like 4 to 5 business days. So that also will work out very well. But I will suggest you, if you are in a Pakistan or India, just go with a crypto. I thought we can see entry in gold in NY open. We'll see. Why cannot we take sales like this as we looking M15? Because there's just like no confirmation. I'm just like not interested in impulse entry for a counter trade setup. We just like need some proper structure to be formed on dominant funding. If traders are making money, is it bad for funding broker? Why? It's a proper business, they're just like running. Why they just like gonna pay you? Don't worry. What time is good to join the gym, at the morning or at the night? It's definitely 100% start your day with the gym actually. It should be like on a morning. Lot of time we also watch that while opening of session, if candle broke with small wick or no wick at support or resistance, is also go in same direction. Depending on the risk management, like suppose you just like had a plan like with the dynamic risk, so you just like not going to be wait for the candle to create a wick, so it could be happen. I'm thinking to join the gym from January 2026, a new year, a new chance to myself. So it started now. New year, new me, new journey. I hate this thing. I hate this thing every at the end of the year from everyone. Don't do this. If you just like wanted to start something, start it now. There's nothing tomorrow. So everything should be start now. On 30-minute if close bearish candle, this not count as fake out scenario. It will not a fake out straight. This is nothing like a fake out. because it's almost like fill the range on the left hand side, so it's not like a fake out. So I'm just like looking at this 30 minute about to be closed, 50 minute also going to be closed, but this 50 minute just like going to be close within 2 minutes, and it's like tapping to this support area. Wow, look at the volume in this candle now. Let's see how just like it's just like about to be close. uh, but SMC people look these reaction like a liquidity, and he will enter. You know what, I don't give up the, I don't want to abuse, but I hope so you will just like got my words. I don't give a damn about SMC what they are doing. I'm totally not interested in them. I just like need to focus on my things. Why just like need to worry about other who whatever they are just like doing? Why I just like need to worry? I just this is the main reason I become like a profitable. I just like stick only with one thing. I don't want to learn other thing. I just like need to be best in one thing. Only one thing. I just like need to focus on one thing so I will be a best in it. It you know what? It's just like let me just like give you example. I remember Raja bro just like gave this example many times. Like you are having like a lot of like friends in your life. It's just like also related with the forex industry as well. Suppose you just like doing trading on many pairs, you just like not going to be stick with 1 to 2 pairs, you just like going to be trade like many pairs, so you just like need to also get information or data or fundamental condition about all the countries as well. So it will be distracted, like some pair will just like give you the opportunity, some pair will just like not going to be giving you the opportunity, and you will just like try to jump from here to there to here to there, so you just like get distracted. You are a human, you are not a robot, so you cannot work like that. So accept this thing first. So the second thing, it will work same as it is. Suppose you are having a lot of friends in your life, but there are just like 1 or 2 friends you are just like having in your life who are just like close to you, who are like close to you. So you will just like understand those easily, how why they are just like happy, why they're just like sad, why they're just like excited or just like getting into some kind of trouble. You will just like read their face easily because you spend a lot of time only with them. So that's why I just like stick with one pair with one strategy. I just like wanted to understand it, like how it just like reacting during the news, how it just like reacting when there's just like less volume, how it is reacting when there's just like a volatility. So I just like need to understand its all move because I'm having only one friend. I'm just like focusing on one strategy, one friend goal, and that's it. And I just like wanted to be perfect on it only because the main purpose of us to make money actually. So we just like need to be keep our things in a simple way. The simple things will make money for you. It's a simple logic. Okay, so I think this makes sense as well. Today I shifted towards M15. I looked the trade on breakout previous or 40 to 50 and close full into. Wow, very nice. How to ask for a payout for from whom? We being human being we think like that from tomorrow from XYZ date XYZ. Yeah, I will start this thing. Yeah, don't do that. 10 trades of price action is one trade of SMC. Okay, runner rate is huge. Price action is only used by traders, which I can count on fingers. Plus, price action is like hit and run, create panic. Okay, so why you are just like sitting on this stream? I'm just like offering only. I just like running like a price action. Why you are here? SMC tells you that complete don't agree with SMC. It's okay, but you can't say. Man, just like tell me, ZK, why are you here? If you are just like comfortable with the SMC, why you are here? Just like ask this question to yourself. And then just like think about, man, if SMC just like working for you, why you are just like looking at my stream? Why are you just like looking for the price action? Why not to stick with that one? If it's just like giving the did you saw me ever on any other's live stream? You will never see me ever on others live stream actually. People who just like having doubts, who are just like having doubts on their own strategy, they are running like SMC, ICT, whatever they're just like running with. If they're having doors on their strategy, definitely they will try to look for someone else. And this is something what you are doing right now. So yeah, use your common sense, bro. So pair from Dominion Funding, just like go to their Discord official channel and just like ask them. They will just like to tell you the way. Okay. So Can you take a look to GJ? GJ will see. I fear not the man has a practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000. Yeah, Bruce Lee, exactly. What a quote. Very nice. This is something I'm just like also trying to implement on my life. For buys, no clear range, but for sells, there is a range. Okay, so just like continuously pushing to the downside. Let it go. Don't need to worry about it. Let it go. Let it create some structure. Let it create some structure. Wow, pushing to the downside. Even this can just like close within the range. Did not break and close below this support area. This candle is still open. I would like to see how it's like about to be closed. I just like need a proper structure. So first thing first, my bias are bullish. If I just like wanted to change my bias, I would like to see some structure to be formed there. Till that, I'm just like looking for buys because the previous candle still did not break the this current support area. This candle is still open. If you know what, if this candle just like going to be closed with a small bearish candle, next candle create a week and break above this high, there's a probability it will retest the high, or might be it will test this high. So let's see. Yeah, patience, exactly. Like a lion hunting, yeah, exactly. Okay, when will be giveaway? It's not confirmed yet. We'll tell you soon, guys. Sir, he's here to got some pips with you. Signal, you know. I'm just like not against anyone. Everyone just like having their own perspective. I respect everyone perspective actually, but don't try to change my perspective actually. If you just like going to cross the boundaries, then I will tell you you should have to be stand out. Okay, so you know what? Let's see how this 50 minutes is like about to be closed. 30 minutes still open. I would like to see how this can just like about to be closed. Wow, H1 is just like also rejecting, and I think so just like doing consolidation right now. Yeah, man, it's just like doing consolidation. Wow, look at this one. H1, H4 still open. Difficult decision to be taken. So it's like very important to see how this 50 minutes is like about to be closed. Just 15 4 minutes. 10 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to be closed, and we'll see. Can you watch H1, 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 H1? Okay, H1, what is on an H1? H1 is like still open. It did not closed yet. So I'm just like looking for this 50 minutes to scalp something. We'll see. So let's look at pound yen. Someone just like asking for pound yen actually. Wow, I did not place this support and resistance, but market respecting this support and resistance. It's mean that there's something on the left hand side. It's just like repeating the same thing. I did not place this support and resistance, but market reacting to this. It's been a long time I did not even watch the pound yen. So it's just like having a support of a daily time frame. Let's just like jump from H4. H4 is just like tapping to the support area on the left hand side of the H4. H1, let me just see. H1 just like creating a resistance. Now again rejecting from the some same support area. So if it's just like going to be break and close above like 24 or 5 800 something like that, above this area you are having a beautiful 60 pip range on the left hand side. That makes sense. And for sells, I just like not comfortable with the sells. You know what? You just like need a lot of volume to go through one, two, three, four, five, six. These are rejection. There should be a lot of volume to go through these all rejection on the left hand side. But if you're just like looking for the bias, if you just like go to candle which is like going to be close above this resistance area, you are going to face clean traffic. So there's a probability you can grab some chunks from this 50 pips range. So in this situation, I would rather to set my bias for the bias actually. So that makes sense. Look at this one. Just wait for the candle to create some structure. If it's just like going to break above this high, you are having this clean range of 50 pips, so you can grab 20 25 pips out of it. That makes sense for the pound yen. And who just like asked me for the pound yen? Where he just like go? Okay. All right. So what's just like going on gold? Gold still like struggling with this support area, 40 to 40. Let's see. Can I give my trade a chance here? If this can just like going to be closed with a small body with a long rejection, 30-minute H1 still open. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, Jacob, I hope you just like got your answer, bro. Okay. 50-minute rejection on gold. We'll see. Waiting for the closure. If this M15 close in the zone, we take buy, and the next candle breaking above the current candle M15. We'll see. Because you know what? It's a little complicated situation right now. Again, we just like need to depend on the volume. If this current 50-minute just like going to be closed with a small body next kind of creator, we can break above the small body high. It's an impulse entry, but at the same time, you will see H4 retrace more than 50% of the previous candle, so there's a probability it could continue pushing to the upside. But if you just like look at H1 just like retrace and going to be close within the range on a higher time frame. H4 is just like showing bullish momentum, H1 just like showing bearish momentum, M30 showing bearish momentum, M15 are trying to show a bullish momentum if it's just like going to be close with a small body. So it's a complicated thing right now. You just like need to depend on the volume in this situation. So this is how you will might be see many time in a December actually. So if you just like have a plan, I would say stick with that one. If you just like execute it, don't compromise with the risk management. Scalp some chunks and close the chart. This should be the schedule of everyone during the December actually. So just like let's see how this like 50 minutes is like about to be closed. So we'll see. Okay, man. My shoulder gets okay. If this M15 closes, okay, do you think I would be? It would be a good impulse, even though H1 candle close back into the consolidation and the 30-minute candle also closes. Yeah, man, look at this one. 50 minutes is like rejecting now. So we'll see how this like about to be closed in 5 minutes actually. So it's like very important to see. If this 50 minutes is like going to be closed with a very small body in a bullish form, then there's just like no buys. If it's just like showing a strong body, then it will make sense. So it's like very important for the next 5 minutes to be wait for this candle to be closed, so give over trade a chance. Okay, if 50-minute close small body and the next candle break its high impulse entry, and yeah, this is something I also talking about. Walaikum salam from Bangladesh. Really appreciate it. I think it would be risky one. Let's see. Everything is just like on a risk. Even your life is on a risk. You don't know even the next breath you just like gonna take or not. So don't worry about the risk. If you just like not gonna take the risk, how you just like going to be get the Ferrara, Ferrara. Guess here is M15 and M30 of GJ. Okay, M15 reject the H1 zone, close strong bullish and broke previous high. Still open M30. The next M15 broke in the first 1 minute and then come back and broke its own high. Okay, let me just like look at the structure right now. All right, let me just see this one. You know what? If you just like doing trade on GJ, try to stick with the 30-minute at least. Smaller time frame can give you better trade anytime. So yeah, man. So don't you think there's just like rejection on the left hand side? So better would be, which I just like told you, stick with the 30-minute time frame. That make more sense. Hmm. Interesting. Wait for this candle to break and close above this resistance area, and then give your trade a chance. It's a kind of forcefully execution. And on a GJ especially, don't try to go with the with the 15 minute. Let me see this one. Look at this 15 minute now rejecting now. See this? It's just like rejecting. You should have to be manage the risk. So you just like need to get clean ranges. Now what you will do? You have to manage the risk because the structure just like having less probability, risky one. So better thing would be if it's like going to break and close below the support. So depending on the volume, because you are having a lot of rejection on the left hand side. So depending on the volume, it makes sense to continue pushing to the downside, or wait for the candle to break and close above these rejection, break above this all rejection. That makes sense because above this area you are having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. So yeah, look at this one. You use the 15-minute time frame now, just like start betraying you. So yeah. So 50 minutes is like about to be closed in 2 minutes. 30-minute rejecting. H1 just like about to be closed. M30 is here. M15. Wow. If this M15 just like going to be closed with no upper wick, then there's just like no buys. Wow, man. Look at this one. The structure just like going to be formed now. If I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, stop loss below somewhere here, it's like a 60 pips stop loss, and TP could be like a 60 pips as well. Interesting. We'll see. Or might be the next kind of create a wick somewhere here and then broke above the high. Then I'm just like gonna get a 25 pips stop loss. TP could be 25, like a 50 pips. Let's see. Let's see. It's just like about to be closed in few seconds. Let me just see this one. What a trend. What a trend trade is happening. We'll see. Just about to be closed in 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 second. Oh, now you what you will do, man? Even it's a structure, you can't do anything because the candle just like do not have a upper wick. The candle just do not have upper wick. What does this mean? 50-50 probability for the bias. Now break it down again. Candle just like closed. H4 just like start pushing upside. H1 just like close with a small bearish body. Alright. M30 close with a long rejection wick. M15 do not have upper wick. So just like tell me one thing. What you guys on a YouTube and on a Zoom feeling about this structure? Is there any kind of confirmation for the buys or sells? If you just like wanted to go for the gambling, that is another thing. But right now, what we like learn here, what I teach here, is there any structure just like form, or you just like wanted to predict the market right now? There is no trade, there is no structure, there's nothing proper just like forming there. There's no confirmation. Someone just like to write down their full margin. So there's just like nothing, everything just like risky. Your inner gut feeling just like telling you that there is nothing for you right now, even just like pushing to the upside or pushing to the downside. But all time frame just like having a blend there. There's just like no clean structure. So you know what I will do in this situation? I will just not going to be execute somewhere here, somewhere here. I will wait for, if I just like really wanted to take a buy, I would like to wait for the candle to close above this resistance area so I can go for the buys. Or I would like to see some kind of retracement should have to be come down, create a support, create a resistance, broke the support, so I can give my trade a chance for the sell. So now this is a time when you just need to test your patience. You just like need to stick with your patience. Make sense? So don't try to force yourself for the execution. And why I'm not just like not taking this current resistance area, because right after a few pips there's just like another resistance, so I'm just like taking this one. So I think so might be NY will bring something on the table. So I would say it's a very educational like a stream you guys just like go today. So we just like give our trade one chance, did not lose anything, manage the risk. Even with the proper structure, it just like went in our favor 50-60 people. Many people just like secure money here. But I'm just like standing at break even. Then I just like waiting for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Someone just like getting into panic condition, wanted to take a sell as the 50-minute just like created a resistance, broke the low. So now they might be into a drawdown or might be at a break even. So you just like need a proper structure to be formed there actually. ugly 1 hour and nothing on lower time frame. Yeah, it's the start of the week, start of the month. This is something I'm just like telling you guys. If you trade professional right now, don't haze any confirmation to enter. Yeah, exactly. We as a professional, we I just like can't see anything here right now. There's just like no buys or sells. If I'm just like try to take a buy or sell, then that there are some things behind my mind which force me to take a buy or sell in this situation. If I just like need to pay some bills, if I just like need to pay some debt, if I'm just like having any kind of distraction or having any kind of problem in my family and having frustrated or having any kind of aggressive or aggression in my mind, so that will be force me to execute on buy or sell without having any confirmations. But as a professional, if you're just like doing it with a proper business, with a proper mindset, so there's just like no buys, no sells there. You just like need to be patient and wait for the proper structure to be formed, and then you can give your trade a chance. Does this make sense? So psychology will involve in this industry every time. Okay. Yeah, nothing there, man. No trade, no confirmation. So I think so. I just like need to spend my time with some other thing. I just like need to go on a shopping with my wife. I will do that after the stream. So yeah, man. Nothing. Just nothing. Sir, what if the M30 candle breaks the previous M30 candle high? Just like if you just like want to take a buy, wait for the candle to close above this resistance only. That makes sense. That is the only thing to make sense. Then above this area, you are having clean traffic on the left hand side. So that makes sense. I think so that gonna be happen during the pre NY or NY session, something like that. Okay, H1 candle might flip back toward, might be, but who we just like not have any confirmation yet. Will you stream NY? No, I'm just like gonna stream once a day. So everyone, I'm just like heading off now. It's been like more than 1.5 hour. We just like doing stream. It's a Monday. We just like try to grab some chunks, but I just like get out with a break even. Did not lose any money. So losing nothing is also a winning, I would say, by managing the risk. So we'll see you guys on actually tomorrow. I'm just like gonna see you guys tomorrow during the London session, 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Till that, be safe, be careful. Don't try to force yourself for the execution. Stay blessed and take care. Bye bye.